Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Living Room Con here, and it's July 9th, 2020, and we are well past the 90-day mark for this whole, kind of crazy times with pandemics and all that nonsense. Anyway, sorry I got my sticky notes in the way, but I mean, there's nowhere else to put it. There's nowhere else to put my camera. As you can see, everything behind me has changed a little bit. I cleared out my storage unit, so I don't have to pay $150 a month anymore. And now I got a bunch of empty comic book boxes in my apartment, but they're not just any kind of boxes. They're shells with drawer boxes in them. So what I'm starting to do now is everything I sell on eBay that's like less than $45, I put in these boxes and I mark them up for shipping. I know I add the shipping, but anything that's $45 or more, I mark up with free shipping. And it's been going pretty good so far. So far I've been making a bunch of sales for like $3 books. Made a $50 sale the other day just because it was it was Amazing Spider-Man 210. First Madam Web is very popular, very hot right now. So here, let me show you really quick. It's a really fast way to list books like these kinds of books. Like Copper, Hawk and Dove, it's like a $5 book. Heartstopper from the 90s. Heathcliff, #1. I mean, these are all books that go for like $5 to $10. And some I marked down all the way down to $2 just because I need to sell it. But I don't have time anymore to do 99-cent auctions where either no one bids or if I'm lucky, somebody will bid 99 cents. But I make like 15 cents or 25 cents off of that. And I honestly just don't have the time for that anymore. I have a life. And so I like living life in, a lively way. I don't like killing myself over this. So anyway, I wanted to show you today some books I got in the mail. I was very fortunate. I got this one for free. A Canadian variant of Action Comics 128, and it shows like Superman playing football. This was dated 1950, so this is like you got these guys in the football gear from the 50s, and it's printed in Canada. So I mean, it was free. He added it to the order. It came with a Superman comic. I'll show you in a little bit. But I'm just starting to go for these pre-code DC books because DC is really popular. If it's pre-code DC, it's really hard to get and it's expensive. But if you get a good deal, like I got a really good deal on these books, I'll show you. It was cheap too. It was like Superman 93. It has the Superman Feared, another pre-code Superman book. And surprisingly, like nobody bid on this, and I got it for like $27, $30. And it's just a book that I think is great because it's before that whole comics code thing happened. So I'm gonna probably mark it up for like $100. See how it goes on eBay. And there's it's a very different way of writing comics before that whole thing. And then here's the cheapest copy I could find of Amazing Spider-Man 31, first appearance of Gwen Stacy. She is super popular right now because of the whole Spider-Gwen thing with Miles Morales, and it's kind of a hot book, and everybody's kind of looking to get it. So, I mean, if you can get a copy for under $100, I mean, good luck. I mean, this was I was just able to get this, and it's beat up. It's maybe like fair. I haven't even looked through to see if there's any missing pages yet. So then here's another cool book, Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts. So it's basically Strange Tales 169, but the thing is that they stopped doing Strange Tales and they wanted to continue it to Doctor Strange in his own title because he was so popular, and they weren't really doing sci-fi as much, and they wanted to give him his own comic line, but they wanted to put him in continuity to his storyline, so they just continued to Doctor Strange 169, and so that's what they did. And this is basically Doctor Strange issue 1. So I think it's a great comic, and with the new Doctor Strange movie coming out with the multiverse sequel or something, I don't know. This is definitely a book to get. I got for like $50, and this is definitely like worth like $100. You could sell this for $150, no problem. And I actually spent way too much money, but I don't care because I always feel like I need this book. Is Iron Man 1. Looks like a VG. I haven't gone through the pages yet, but I mean, this book is when it's hot. I mean, it goes for a lot more than what I paid for it, but I still paid way too much for it. I paid like $300 for it, and that's just a lot of money for this comic in the condition it's in. But anyway, I'm happy to get it. I'll mark it up and hold on to it for a while, and hopefully I'll get a good offer. But $300, that it's gonna sit probably till next year. I would say, just because I think we're at the end of we're getting to the end of the comic book season, and when it gets to the end, it's sort of like everything goes down and all the prices drop. And this is a book that when it's hot, it spikes. Like every year it goes up just a little bit, and then it goes down, and then you never know until next year if it'll go up again, or if there's some crazy person on eBay be like, whatever, I have way too much money to spend, I don't care. I'll spend a ridiculous amount of money on something and never get that money back. And yeah, people do that sometimes, but you have to get lucky for that. And that's the kind of luck that I don't really go looking for. I don't have time for that. If I get it, then I'll take your money. Anyway, Living Room Con is just checking in with everybody. I hope everyone's doing all right. And everyone stay safe out there, okay? And be well. Take care. Bye.